Ontario is once again under the pressure of severe winter weather as a major blizzard system sweeps across much of the province. From Sault Ste. Marie in the north to Brampton in the Greater Toronto Area, heavy snow is falling, accompanied by strong winds and drastically reduced visibility. According to the latest reports, snow and snow squall warnings have been issued again for southern and northern Ontario, with total snow accumulations expected to reach 5 to 20 centimeters in some areas, including Sault Ste. Marie, Chalk River, and areas stretching to Lake Erie. This worsens an already challenging situation caused by the series of snowstorms that have hit the province in recent weeks. In Sault Ste. Marie, the extreme cold and heavy snow are disrupting public life. A report from SooToday states that the region is being hit again by a blizzard, worsening road conditions and slowing traffic. Strong winds blowing from the lake are reducing visibility, creating dangerous whiteout conditions for drivers. The weather warning from Environment Canada covers a vast area, from Sault Ste. Marie to Chalk River, indicating that this storm was not a local phenomenon but rather a larger system affecting much of Ontario. Amid these conditions, several traffic incidents were reported, including vehicle skids and minor collisions due to slippery road surfaces. Meanwhile, in Brampton and the Greater Toronto Area, snowfall that began early in the morning caused significant traffic disruptions. Major roads such as highways 410, 401, and 407 experienced long traffic jams due to slow-moving vehicles and several unavoidable accidents. While specific reports on the number of accidents in Brampton have not been officially released, similar weather patterns in the GTA have previously caused hundreds of accidents in a single day during previous snowstorms, prompting authorities to warn of the risk of a repeat. Strong winds blowing off Lake Ontario also worsen driving conditions, especially in the morning and evening when temperatures drop significantly. In other parts of Ontario, the intense snowstorm even triggered local states of emergency. A CBC News report stated that the Ontario town of Gravenhist experienced extreme conditions when 140 centimeters of snow blocked major roads and caused widespread power outages. Vehicles were stranded on the roads and several major routes, such as Highway 11, had to be temporarily closed for snow removal and the evacuation of stranded vehicles. While these locations were not in Sault Ste. Marie or Brampton, the same storm pattern indicates that Ontario as a whole is facing a very active and dangerous winter. These extreme weather conditions also triggered a series of traffic accidents across Ontario. In some northern areas, including the Highway 17 and 11 corridors, reports indicated a pileup due to sudden whiteouts that caused drivers to lose control. The rapid fall of heavy snow created extremely slippery road surfaces, while strong winds reduced visibility to almost zero. In southern areas, particularly around Toronto and Brampton, single-vehicle accidents and minor pileups were reported throughout the day, although exact numbers are still being verified by police. In Sault Ste. Marie, snow-covered road conditions led to several incidents, including vehicles sliding onto the shoulder and minor collisions at poorly cleared intersections. Local police urged residents to avoid non-essential travel and warned that conditions could change rapidly. They also emphasized the importance of using winter tires and maintaining a safe distance between vehicles, especially during heavy snowfall. In Brampton, emergency services received numerous calls about vehicles unable to navigate steep residential streets, as well as reports of vehicles stuck in the snow. Some drivers reportedly abandoned their vehicles on the side of the road, unable to continue their journey. The situation was exacerbated by the fact that some areas had not been fully cleared by the city's snowplows, resulting in snow buildup that hampered mobility. In addition to traffic accidents, the snowstorm also caused disruptions to public services. In some parts of Ontario, power outages occurred due to fallen trees and power lines pulled by the heavy snow. Public transportation services experienced delays, and some bus routes were temporarily suspended due to unsafe road conditions. Major airports such as Toronto Pearson also reported flight delays due to the longer than usual de-icing process.
Here in Washago
Meteorologists warn that this extreme weather pattern is likely to continue for the next few days. A low-pressure system moving from the southwest is expected to bring more snow to parts of Ontario, including Sault Ste. Marie and Brampton. Furthermore, lake-effect snow originating from Lake Superior and Lake Ontario can create bands of intense local snow, causing some areas to receive significantly more snow accumulation than others just a few kilometers away. Over the next few days, Ontario, including Sault Ste. Marie and Brampton, is expected to continue experiencing unstable winter weather conditions as the low-pressure system continues to move across the Great Lakes region. Cold air from the north will meet with lake moisture, creating a continued opportunity for snow squall, especially in lake-effect areas like Sault Ste. Marie and the corridor along Lake Superior. This could lead to additional snow accumulation, sudden decreases in visibility, and an increased risk of traffic accidents on major roadways. In southern areas like Brampton and the Greater Toronto Area, the likely impact will be a combination of light snow, flurries, and freeze-thaw periods that can cause road surfaces to change from wet to icy in a short time. These unstable temperature changes have the potential to create black ice, which is often difficult for drivers to see and is a major cause of accidents in the morning and evening. Additionally, traffic on busy routes like highways 401, 410, and 407 will likely remain disrupted because snow removal takes longer when temperatures drop below freezing. In Sault Ste. Marie, the most significant short-term impact is the potential for localized isolation due to bands of lake-effect snow that could fall intensely over narrow but sustained areas. This could hamper public activity, slow down emergency services, and increase the need for more frequent snowplow operations. If winds remain strong, sudden whiteouts could persist, making long-distance travel extremely dangerous. Regionally, Ontario also faces potential disruptions to infrastructure, particularly the power grid, due to the weight of wet snow on wires and trees. Localized power outages could occur if the next storm brings strong enough winds to knock down tree branches already weakened by the previous snowfall. Public transportation services may continue to experience delays, and major airports like Toronto Pearson could face additional delays if repeated de-icing operations are required. In the medium term, this weather pattern could signal a more active than usual start to winter. If the jet stream remains in position to bring Arctic air to Ontario, additional snowstorms could occur in the coming weeks. This means people should prepare for a period of riskier travel, increased home heating costs, and possible logistical disruptions to the distribution of goods and services. Overall, Ontario is now in a situation that demands heightened vigilance. With snowstorms continuing, traffic accidents increasing, and public service disruptions occurring, residents are urged to stay home whenever possible and follow weather updates from official authorities. This early winter is shaping up to be one of the most active and challenging in recent years.